Hey guys, so today I'm going to tell you 8 tips on how to get rich and adopt me. Now, these are tips that I stand for. But before we start this video, I just want to say you have to play on Adopt Me. If you don't play on Adopt Me, you are not going to get pets. I have heard some people that play for like 5 minutes a day and they're arguing and they're just like, how do you have so good pets? I don't have like any good pets. Well, maybe you should play for longer. Anyways, that's what I had to say before we started this video. So let's get started. My first tip is to not beg. Don't beg people for pets. It's really, really irritating to some people, and you could actually get banned for it. Like, literally, my sister was on my account because she didn't have one, and literally, she begged for pets so she can get some new pets, and I could trade them to her when she got her account. Well, I got banned for 3 days. And I couldn't play Adopt Me for 3 days straight, and it really sucked, and I really wanted to play, so just don't beg, and you will get banned, sometimes for good, if it's really that bad of a beg or like a scam or anything like that, and it is considered scamming, so just don't do it. Anyways, my next tip is to open eggs, okay? So just open a lot of eggs. I will show you what I mean. So you can open or buy a cracked egg. It doesn't even really matter. A pet egg, or you could also buy a royal egg. Now, I wouldn't really recommend the royal eggs because usually you never ever get legendaries in the royal eggs, and you're kind of just spending your money on what you could literally get in these eggs. But what eggs that I recommend the most are definitely the eggs in the gumball machine. Right now I have the mythic egg that's in the gumball machine, and I really recommend getting a mythic egg because these ones are definitely like the best eggs, whatever's in the gumball machine. But yeah, these ones are definitely the best eggs that you really want to get because they are going to go out of stock soon, and you're gonna get like better or new eggs in the gumball machine. So definitely get the eggs that are in the gumball machine. My next tip is to be knowledgeable. So if you accidentally trade your best pet, let's say my unicorn. This is my best pet that I have. And you trade it for a cat. And that's not being knowledgeable. Make sure that you know what they're trading on the other side of there. On the other side of the trading table, and you don't trade for like bad things and you don't get scammed. My next tip is to trade. Always, 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 always trade. You always want to trade, and don't be scared to trade. Always, always trade with people. Don't be like, oh, well, I don't want to get in their business. I don't want to get in their personal bubble. Well, it's just a game, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so it doesn't really matter. It's just a game. It doesn't matter at all. So that's all I wanted to say. My next thing is don't beat yourself up if you get scammed or if you get like a bad trade. So literally, if you get scammed, don't beat yourself up about it because everyone gets scammed. Everyone does a bad trade. You just started the game maybe, and you don't know how to not get scammed. You just got scammed for like literally your best pet and you're beating yourself up about it. You're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I hate myself. Well, don't say that. Don't do that. It's fine. Everyone does it. I've got scammed a couple times and I worked up from it. Like I got scammed like my rare pet for like 3 like commons, and that was actually not that good of a trade. It wasn't really that good. So just don't beat yourself up about it. I've done it before. Everyone does it. Literally, like you just started the game. You just started. You don't even really know what's about. It's fine. You could come up from it. My next tip is to only trade for pets. Don't trade your pets for like toys or anything like that. I have a lot of toys right here and I traded for these potions, which I will talk about later in the video. But anyways, yeah. So don't trade your pets for any toys or any gifts or any food or strollers. Just don't do that. Or vehicles, don't do that. Because that's pretty much getting scammed and you should not do that because you could get scammed really bad for that. So just don't do it. My next tip is to not buy any strollers. These strollers are actually really expensive. Like this one is $800, this is like $400, and you're pretty much just wasting your money. Like this one's $1,450. Like that is a lot. Or like $550 and $650 and $1,150. Like that is not worth it. Especially when you don't even really use it. Like I bought this one and I kind of regret doing that because that was like a really bad waste of money. So just don't buy any strollers or anything like that. My next tip is to not buy any vehicles. Now, as the exact same thing I said, it's the exact same thing as I said for the strollers. They are really expensive and they just don't really do a lot of things. So, yeah. And it's really hard if you want to trade your car or your vehicle. No one wants to trade for your vehicle. I mean, I'm just saying, no one wants to trade for your vehicle. It's just not worth it, and it's just no. So don't do that either. Don't buy any vehicles or any toys or anything like that. Just save your money up for pets. The best thing in the game is pets. So if you want to get rich, you're going to have to know that you need pets. You need a lot of pets. To be rich, you need to have good pets and a lot of pets. So that is considered rich in the game. So if you don't have good pets and if you don't have a lot of pets, that's not considered rich. So yeah. My next tip is to know scams. Know all of your scams. Know what scammers do, okay? I know they scam, but what type of scams do they do? So just in case if you come up on this scammer that's trying to scam you, you actually know that it's a scam. Type up in Google or in YouTube, scams that scammers do and Adopt Me. You will get so many scams that scammers do. So every single time that someone tries to scam you, you will actually know that they're actually trying to scam you instead of just sitting there and being like, oh, well, I'm getting such a good trade. And then you get scammed and then you beat yourself up about it. And it's really not that good. My last and final tip is to buy these cauldrons and trade the potions. So these cauldrons are not really that expensive. Well, this one kind of is. This one is $200, the white one that's right here, the big head potion or cauldron. And this one is $600. This one's a little bit more expensive. You could definitely get an egg, and that's pretty much the exact same cost. but it's definitely worth it because I have got so many good trades for it. Literally, I starred every single one that I got. So I got these two lunar gold tigers, 2 lunar white tigers, 4 lunar tigers, a mirror horse, narwhal, a crab, Kieran, triceratops, otter, and those are all of the pets that I've got for these potions. And these are pretty much free pets. Like literally, these potions work for magic. Like they're literally magic. Like literally, I've got so many good pets, and pretty much I got free pets. And just so you know, this is not scamming by any means. It's totally fair because you're trading something else and you're not really scamming people. But these potions are actually really good potions. So I really recommend this. And everyone's going to want a potion, so they're going to want to trade for like their pet they're going to want to trade like their pets for like these potions. So like it's really actually good. So those are all of my tips and tricks to get rich and adopt me. I hope you listened to this whole entire video and you got rich, and I hope these tips helped you out a little bit, and now you know how to be rich and adopt me. And one last thing before I go, I just want to say things take time. If you are trading, or if you have been on for like a week, and if you've been on for like a week and you've been doing all the tips that I just said and you haven't got rich yet, it doesn't even matter. Just play on it for a little longer and I swear these tips will work. Nothing works like that. Everything takes time. So you just got to be patient and wait for it, and I swear that these will all work out, and it'll all work out in the end, and you will get rich as soon as possible. Anyways, bye guys.